Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Let me just check to see if I'm definitely up and going. It appears to be being finicky. Nope, it does not appear to be being finicky. I appear to just be wrong. Okay, let's get to it then. So, right. I need to... No, stop. Okay, remove... Oh, the city... Stop it. It's messing around when it shouldn't be. Go. Remove you too, please. Thank you. So really, I need to get my other picture up. Alright, just for colour's sake, let's make it green. I believe that while there's cream variants, there are also green variants. So, let's maybe go with that. Adds colour. So I'm gonna need... Tank. So true, Mario, so true. So, I'm kind of thinking today's material will be dark prismarine. It's quite nice. Let me have a look at this bad boy. Yeah, that's about right. That's what we'll use. Dark prismarine. So I need dark prismarine. Stop it. I think I want dark prismarine slabs. If you only have fun on survival. Yeah, I used to have... I don't know. I used to have more fun on survival, but when it comes to just making things willy-nilly, Mario, it's nicer to just do it on creative mode, I think. The only thing I enjoy doing in survival modes is digging down to a certain level and just clearing it out. So for me, it's kind of a little bit the reverse. You know, a block of coal is perfectly black. Let's take that. I'll probably also need... Let's get started on the idea of roughly how big the thing's going to be, shall we? Get a case of perspective, and then go from there. Right. If I say 1, right, we'll go 3, 4. We'll just yeet this up, because this is going to be where the caterpillar tracks are. Yeah, that's not a bad size. Maybe we go a little bit bigger. Bear in mind that the main frame of it, of course, will be bigger than this. This is just for the wheels. Then, hold on. Let's have a look here. It will need to be an odd number again. Ooh. Just because I will constantly accidentally dig out the ground, let's grab some of this. Just chuck it back in for now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Hold on. So we go, this is 573 to 598. 25? Let's go say 27. Then plus our position then is minus 600. I don't know, it feels good. I'll probably go out to the side by an extra one when it comes to the thickness of the treads, but let's go something like this, maybe. Yeah, we're going a bit bigger than this. More bigger. Then of course what I'll do is I'll make the line out so I can see definitely we're in line. Alright, that was actually perfectly in line. Wow, I never do that. Excellent stuff. So let's start removing this. Excellent. Hello, Geographist. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you here as always. Question is, should I really be doing it with block of coal as for the track, or should I be using a different black, like blackstone? Because this has... Hold on. Let's just have a look here. Yeah, I might have to use blackstone because I want to angle it up with stairs probably. So let's keep this at the same level. I'll swap to blackstone, I think. But otherwise, I'm content with it. Yeah, the coal was a bad choice, it turns out. I think I used polished blackstone during making the train, right? At some point. Blackstone. Let's make it polished blackstone or regular blackstone. Let's go for the gritty proper blackstone. Yeah, I think we'll go proper blackstone this time rather than polished, because I think I used polished on the train. Don't know if there'll be the room to write geographist on there, geographist, but I gotta do something. So yeah, now it's going to be the task of just breaking this out and redoing it. I know, a little tedious, but don't worry, we'll get there. Much like with all the other projects, there might be a bit of derp involved, but I will get there. I think I should make the treads too wide, like I did the tank, like I did the train a little. Or, you know, for half of it, considering that the back wheels on the thing were both too wide and the front ones were one. So yeah, I think we need thick treads on this tank. That's my plan. And yes, I'm starting from the wheels because, of course, the main body of the tank doesn't ride across the ground. We need a little bit of ground clearance. And the wheels will also be a good indicator as to how big the tank will eventually be from the ratio of wheel to body. Wheel to chassis, I suppose. I mean, technically it doesn't really matter because we might not see that second layer anyway. But still, I wanted to make sure that it's all in line. I don't know, something about it would feel a bit off if I didn't make it the same. Okay. Do this. Ooh. Excuse me. Try again. Again, we'll get there. It will just start a bit tedious. Mostly because of the mistake I made. I should have looked a bit better to begin with. So I suppose this one's on me. Well, it definitely is. Oh, I mean, yeah, we'll have it one wide around. We'll have it one square wide around the edge, so this won't be a double size thing in here. Again, let's take this all the way down. Excellent. Then let's bring the stuff out. How does that look? And then we bring it up and in? Yeah. So we'll go like one more maybe? Yeah. Then that comes back in for the same, like so. Do I need to keep... I suppose whatever I don't fill in with the actual wheel gets filled in with the polished blackstone, right? Yeah, I suppose so. So, doing it like this won't be too much of an issue. We go one more level, apparently. Yeah, that looks about right, doesn't it? So it looks something like that for the wheel. I think it might need to be one bigger outward though, you know. Because relative scale, I think it needs to be one bigger. If it was a slightly small, if it was going to be a slightly smaller project, then the distance I had would have been fine. But I think because I want to build it slightly bigger, we need to go out by another one. So this needs, oops, silly me. Let's put this back on. Yeah, about that actually. And it gets brought in. We need to have it face this way. And again, we bring this out. I'm just obviously having a little fiddle around with it while we go. And that's in line, so now this becomes the top, right? Yes. That is correct. And that will come all the way to the ends, but let's go deal with the other end first before I bring all this out to connect it up. So this end went one stair, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the sixth, and it stayed on its same length. So out by 5. I might double check that later. Ooh, wrong thing. Skill issue. Two. 3. 4. So was it that? Hold on, if I just get to where this is here, right, so this is the edge where the square meets the thing. Yep, so this one, so it was 4 sets of stairs. And there we go. It just looks a little odd. Especially when you get the traction round the wrong way. Oopsie daisy. Then that stretches across. Yeah, but then stretches across. Nice. That's a good indication that I did the sides to be even, if the line meets up with itself properly. Nice. So yeah, that's how the treads are going to sit. Again, there'll be wheels on the inside, the middle will be blocked. That's roughly what we're looking at. Oop. Stupid me. Wrong stairs. Angle them this way, please. Three. Oh, skill issue. 3. Then we go one more to make it the 4. On the 5th one. Oh, that's an incorrect stair. Let's try this again. 4. Then we go, this one's the 5th. Again, just gonna make sure. Yep, we're good. Excellent. Oh man, the little sperm whale's hanging out. Then this was the last one here. Then we just go replicate it on the other side, then we drag it across. Excellent. So 1, 2, 3. See? Do it enough times I get used to it. 3, 4. Edge. Bring this up 1. Out. 1 more. I know I'm a derp and that I shouldn't have to check cross-reference it via the other side, but I am, just to make sure that everything's in line. Yep. Looking relatively okay. Let's pull this all the way down. Okay. Good. Oh. I know I haven't worked out the actual width of the dimensions of the actual track yet. I've sort of left that bit as a surprise, because even I don't know. But let's just make sure this is acceptable. as mentioned, the Abrams tank is going to be green rather than the usual cream that people associate with Abrams, because Abrams does have multiple colours, and I'm not going to use the ones used in Desert Storm, so we do that. Right, so on Dead Rails train, the wheels are like acacia, and then the front ones were something else. This one, they need to be more of a, what, like a, the colour should be roughly the same as the tank colour, right? Because they're cream wheels on a. We could do like, we could just do like regular wood and make it like just dark brown, maybe. Like dark oak. How does that fit with? How does that sit with me? Maybe is there another prismarine blocks? Nah, not prismarine blocks. I just don't know why sometimes it brings it up as the stuff as a plus menu, and sometimes it doesn't. Kind of want everything expanded. Why do I don't need to bring up the... Uh-oh. There we go, that's better. That's kind of what I wanted. Let's open this all up. Then apparently flood my inventory with crap I don't really want. And remove the stuff I do want. Excellent. Such is the way of things. Oh, I don't want the block of coal either, I want the... Don't worry, we'll get there. You just gotta bear with me. There we go. So back on the investigation for green blocks. Like a darker green block. Or a lighter green block, and then... I could just go prismarine. Ah, screw it, you know what, let's just make it grey. Like a polished grey. Smooth stone. That'll do the trick, and then we can get smooth stone stairs, right? That's stone stairs. Polished andesite stairs. Polished tough stairs. Okay. Well. Oh no. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Ah. Silly thing. Right. Smooth. Maybe the stone stairs are the equivalent of smooth stone, though. Diorite stairs. Yeah. You know what, the smooth stairs, the stone stairs do look fine anyway. Right? Not quite. Or I just get a block of stone rather than smooth stone. And the award for making things look harder than they actually are goes to... Don't worry, I know I'm derping out. I acknowledge it. Maybe we go stone brick. Screw the smooth stone. We go stone bricks. Then it's also a bit of detailing. Yeah! I'm fine with that. So let's go one away. And let's go two in here. I'll make the stairs. Hold on. 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 If I were a wheel, how would I want to be wheelie? I mean, I could just do them as like square wheels. I know it doesn't sound right, but I could just do. Maybe I'll do what I did with the train wheels. We go like that. There'll be little gaps where the train, the stair corners are. I think that will be acceptable. Because they're going to be very minuscule gaps. There shouldn't be too many of them. Again, this might be relatively uneven on the wheel sizes and quantities. How about we do that? And then this comes up this way. Like so. Oh. Like so. Kind of like that. So they reach the edge of... So they basically go from the edge to the edge. Oh. Wrong thing again. Sometimes getting the angles I'm pretty bad at. I mean, as it's been formally documented, I am a derp. Yeah. We go up by one more. Question is, would it look better if I do put the wheels in, or should I leave the whole thing black and leave it to the imagination, though? Or I could just put a couple in here and there, and then it's like a you get the idea deal. Go up on here. Or have I gone one too many? This is stair, this is... Nope, actually this is fine. Oh, it looks weird because there is one too many. And then I need to bring it in. That's why it looks so weird. Except I need to put it around the right way. No, that was the right way. Because we're heading towards that direction now. Then we do this. Yeah, okay, it's a little derpy. But so am I. Don't worry, I'll go around to the other side and fix the wheel on the other side. Then we have the wheel. Rather than make the holes like I did on the train, the wheels need to be perfectly formulated all the way through rather than have holes in them. We'll go something like that. A little off, but making something circular in a square-based game is not my strong point. And then the track will go down like that. Yeah, you know what? I actually quite like that. I'll probably make the wheels slightly differently every single time, so they'll be slightly derpified wheels, but hey, it's a thing. So this is in line with 359. So we need one more here. Right. Okay, and then we can do the same. Again, I might only make... I think the best thing to do would be to make these first ones, make one pair in the centre, and then make a pair at the end. If that doesn't sound like a good idea, let me know, and I will readjust accordingly. We'll have a look at it as we go through, though, as well. Then I went one more out, or was it this? No, this is the one where I then went in, like so. Probably not. I'm probably one off. But hey, I did say it wouldn't be the same every time. Oh, that looks right, because then the next one is oh, why didn't I just make this a stair like this? What was my reasoning for not doing this? I don't think there was one. When I can just do it. Yeah, there wasn't a reason, was there? Here we go. That looks a little more regulated. Yeah. Silly me. That's better. Ish. To about... Hold on. So this was 1, 2, 3, 4 regulars, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 regulars. Hold on. I think I went 1 too many. 1, 2, 3, 4. And everything here is waste. Nice. I think this wheel's a little bit smaller, you know. I think this wheel looks more refined, so it looks like it's one smaller. No, it just looks that way. It's not actually. If it is, then oops. But this feels like a more formulaic way to make the wheels. Yeah, it does look a little smaller actually, doesn't it? Maybe it's a matter of perspective. Maybe it's a matter of skill issue. I'm not gonna be around. I'm not gonna worry about that. We're gonna dilly-dally on the options. Let's just say it's my skill issue and we move on. Oops. Not what I wanted to press. And let's fill in the gaps. Remember, this is just the wheels. The whole tank will eventually be done. Let's just start with the basic start bits. Yeah. Right. Then let's grab the other side. I came out by 2 extras. Then proceeded to put the things down. No, it needs to be the other way around, stupid. So let's cut this one off. That's been replaced by blocks. Let's do that. Wrong stairs, dummy. Shouldn't be that difficult. It shouldn't be, but I like to make it look that difficult. No. That's an incorrect button press. So I go 2 or 3 up. Hold on. 1, 2, and then that's the flat. Okay. 2 up, then it's flat. Then we go up. Then up we go. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. That was how many it was? 3, 4. So that's the number I'm sticking with. Plus if I go, it's four blocks in the center, and then we go 2 wide out. Makes sense from a thingy perspective. I don't know. Yeah, these wheels are looking smaller and smaller every time. Maybe I'm still getting tricked out by the fact that they're stone slabs. They're like stone slabs, but the top definitely is shorter than what it needs to be. Was I making it 3? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I made it 3 out. So I have been doing this one wrong. It does need to come one out more. Okay. I understand. Having the wheels slightly chunkier at the base. 1, 2. That one can stay there actually. 3. 3. Then we go up. Yeah, this looks more like how it did before, but it looks derpy. But oh well. I think this is okay. Yeah, that's looking more like the wheels as they were the first time around. Go. Let's get all the gaps filled in. Marvellous. Excuse me, place, thank you. Okay, cool. Then let's fill this blank in. I need to figure about what I want to do for the next wheel. Let's put the wheels in, then I'll put in the remaining blackstone. Just makes more sense. I'm just covering up around the current wheels for convenience sake. I might just go based on about here at this coordinate and then just do the same on the other side. Right. I need to get the other side of this one done first. So let's put one in. This will also be blackstone, but I need to do this first, so I don't forget. Excellent. That's not as excellent. There we go. Up. One more. Blank. Or, you know, not blank, but just not angled. Then we angle that up. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. I know I missed at the wrong angle, but it's got to be in on both sides anyway, so who cares? Not I. And this is flat. In. In. We'll clean this up. Oops. Nice. Excellent. And then we'll go around here. Then we'll go here. Yeah, I think we're going to want another couple more sets of wheels. How's about I make, just because there's also level of tedium of watching me to do it over the same over and over again, maybe? Let's say 2 more sets of wheels in each side? I don't know. I think having 4 sets will be enough to do the thing. So let's then go, right. This is purely the Z coordinate. So let's go to, say, that's 305. We'll go to about 305. I'll put this on 305. And that will be the start of the next wheel. Again, I'll go back and fill in blanks later. This is just for reference purposes. Break this down. Damn it. Still can't get it right even when I get the right angle. Excuse me. Let's come more straight on then. That's kind of why I was breaking them. We go. That pushes it back to 304, but oh well. I won't tell anyone if you don't. 2, 3. Then we go neutral. We go up. Then up. Good stuff. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe my problem was that I was making the base of the wheels too thin and that they needed to be wider. Oh well. Again, as long as I keep it relatively consistent, we're looking okay. I understand I've started with the less fun part of it, but I'd rather start from the base of the build than just yeet myself up straight into the main chassis. All in due time. Go. Another wheel complete. Again, let's cut the one here. Wrong block. Wrong action. Nice. Two, 3. Then that's neutral. Then we go up. Go up. 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3. Whoops. Wrong stairs. I was aiming at the wrong part of the brick. One, 2. Probably could have made the edge of the treads too thick instead, but I think 1 thick is fine. Then I need to find a spot further down for the next set of wheels, and then I'll coat off the rest of the sections, and then we can call the wheels already complete. And then we can move on to the main body. Nice. Right, next up, let's go, say, I don't know, here? Block 328. And then we'll make the block 328 against towards the back of where the tank is. Then that's how the wheel's gonna sit. 2, 3. Excuse me? That was not correct. 1, 2. That's now correct. Right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Next one up. That's 3. Same. 1. No, silly block at the end there. That's not what I wanted you to do. 1, 2. I'll complete this side now. Then when I swap around, easy. Nice. So then this is the start of the stair. Yep, that's the start of the stair. Technically, it's not really for the purpose of being stairs, is it? It's just to give angles. Not really stairs. Just because the game calls it stairs doesn't mean that's what I'm trying to use them for. 2, 3. 1. 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1. Shut up, Mr. Biker Boy, nobody asked. 2. 3. Excellent. Well, decent enough, I should say. I won't class what I do as in Minecraft as excellent. I'll just say it's mediocre at best. Right. And of course, once I've done this wheel, it'll be a case of black coating the entire thing, and then we can get started on the actual body of the tank. I've already had some thoughts on what I want to do on the inside of the tank, but we'll see. I might switch things up from my initial plan. Yep. Yeah, I think 4 sets of wheels is fine enough. Yeah. Again, there's going to be a couple little holes. That's purely from where the stairs kick in. That's a big hole though. That needed to be not a big hole. And this one. This one here needs to be not a big hole. Nope, this wheel's fine on both sides. Uh-oh. Got myself stranded on that side. Oh well. Excellent. Then we'll grab this. Okay, that's not enough. Right. Let's continue on. Bit of a fail there. Such is life. Yeah, the spacing's not 100% perfect on the wheels in terms of how far away they are from one wheel to another. But, hey. It is what it is. Okay, I accidentally clicked the wrong one, but that works too. Excelente. On we go. Nice. Don't worry, I know I've still got to do it with the other side too. All in due time. If you want me to put any specific colour into the wheels, let me know. They're left grey for now, but if you do say want me to decal them slightly, I very well can do if there's preferences. Oops. Keep going. Nice one. We'll move here. Go like this. Excellent. Ah. Shot myself in the foot there. Such as it is. Right, there's no real holes in the wheels other than the standard because they're stairs. So this track is complete. Let's sort out the other one. Then we can move on to the chassis. Well, you know, the main body. Good stuff. Keep going. Start a couple gaps here. Nope, just the one gap, not multiple. Good to know. Uh-oh. Nice. Oh, silly angle, silly me. Right, here we go. Start that block. Bear in mind, sometimes it's just that some of the blocks just don't catch when you go. Wouldn't do it the way I'm doing it. Especially considering that I'm looking at it from one angle and just dragging myself across. It's a lot easier to miss stuff. Due to, like, interference from walking through other blocks. And such as. Excuse me, what was that? Cool. Looking good. So one more section of the treads. And we're there. I knew that the wheels would take me a while, but that's okay. Sometimes you just got to spend the time with these things. Back along we come. Right, so that's both sections. Right, now let's have a look here. So they have plating above the tops of, because within the actual tanks there's a lot more wheels in the actual Caterpillar tracks. There are little catches over the edge. Which I can do via this. And they stretch. So this can stretch all the way down the tank. Because this will be where the front is. That's the representative front. This little flat bit here. In fact, why don't I even make it too big so we can... There we go. Something like that. So that will cover over the top. Something like that. Could probably do with some blocks actually. What they call the half business slabs. It's the one. The half lining up with the thing there would be great. It adds something anyway, I feel. So then let's reflect this on this side. Maybe I put the block types together like that. Maybe I don't even need the... Well, I shouldn't need the... Right, let's sort this out now. I won't be needing the stone bricks unless something terribly bad happens and I mess something up. And stop thinking that I'm going to the other... No, I'm not trying to go up to the window. Stop it. I want to stay along my inventory. Thank you. So... I put the first stair in line with the first stair on this. Then came down here, kicked that up like this, and brought it down like that, right? Yeah. Alright. And again, this can now drag all the way down to start forming up ready for our main body. And the main body of the tank, right, so the main body of the tank will come in line with the back of the wheels, but the back remains relatively flat. Right, let's just build this out so we can see where this will end up. Excellent. The front will do the... I'll do the angle down, but this back end here comes flat along the back. So I'll leave it like this. Yeah. Nice. Then what I'm going to try to do is try to leave a shell for the tank. Artillery shell tile tank. Not quite what I was going with for what I was meant to say. But more to the point, I want to put something on the inside. Is my thinking. So then the tank comes, so the front bit goes down there. Then we'll bring this out by this. Then, hold on. It then goes down at an angle for a few. So let's see here. How do I want to do this? Do I do like that? No, hold on. I think it needs to go here. Then to bring the stairs down. No, I don't want the stairs there, do I? I think the stairs have to come, like, here. Nope, they go one further along down. So I had the right idea initially. Just need to do this. Oop. This. Then that connects here. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Why am I doing that when this is meant to be the edge and then it comes back on itself? My original thoughts were correct. Oopsie. So I need the stairs to face like down like this? Yeah, the stairs need to face down like this. Then the stairs need to face down again on the next level. I only do a few because we're not going down all the way to the base line of the wheels, because again that would reduce the actual drag of the thing. You'll see what I mean. Or whatever. It'll make sense when I come out and show it from a perspective. Okay, let's go one more level and top it off, or two more. We'll go for another one after this, I think. Nice. And I'll just use the edge of the wheels to help me out. There we go. And this is going to be the flat base of where the inside of the tank's going to be. Then the back of the tank here. Okay. Now this is going to look a little derpy. So I need to think a little bit here. Yeah, we'll have it come down to where the baseline is here. And follow that route down. So that's going to form from there. And this just follows down one away from the end. Or at the end? Hold on. Oh, it's because I only did one side. It's not... It's because it's at the second part of where the wheel is. Maybe I need to bring it in by one. Because then it's not on where the wheel is. It's at where the wheel would end there. That looks more logical. Yeah. Because that would then sit there like that. Okay. I like it. I like it. And this comes all the way down. Yeah. I'll fill up the side walls and I'll fill up the back here. Then we're getting moving and schmoving. And like I say, when I get round to the other side, the front will make more sense. Excellent. Right, that's the back covered. Let's get this. Alright. Let's get this whole side covered. And the base as well. Excelente. Couple more rows to go, then I need to get the other side and the base done. Probably the sides before I do the base, I imagine. This is just so that when we're on the inside of the tank, you don't see the wheels. That's all. This, I don't know how the front's gonna be affected. I'll put it as blank squares, as regular squares for now, but I might be able to come back and change the block I just made with stairs or such. Maybe. Yeah, same again. I'm not going to fill in the entirety of this base part here because I do have a plan to use it later. So it shall remain open. Oh, that didn't... That's better. Oh, missed it. Excellent. now the floor. Ooh. Nearly slipped up on the thing. Wrong row. No, it doesn't matter, and I could have left the blocks there, but you know, it's like mess up the rhythm. See, it would have completed the blocks there, and I felt real stupid. Next one. That might start working from the end of the other side. Oh, sketchy. I think I walked a bit too far away from the edge for it to count. In we go. Nice. You're getting there one block at a time. The two should be starting to see eye to eye soon enough, as in the side that I did versus the side I'm now doing. As in there should only be one or two more rows left. Oh, there's only about another 7. Sure. Oh. Awesome. Next. Ah, folder right at the end. Kind of why I try doing it to the sides rather than straight back. Because usually if I pull straight back, I always seem to pull to one side or another by accident. Let's put them from side to side. If I go forward or backward slightly, it doesn't matter as long as I'm still in the strike range. I always feel like I've got more leniency with it. That's what I'm trying to say. Maybe that's just me. Then the next one's the last one. So what I might do is jump up and above. Pop. Nice. So let's build up and away up here, right? Only by 1 or 2. We don't need to do as many layers here. We can just go up by 1 or 2 more. Then it will be straight across. Right, hold on. Then we'll go straight across here. Oh, sorry, we'll go angle this one, then go straight across from here. Again, I want to try keeping the inside intact. So I'll be able to build around the outside. Maybe, just maybe. Hold on, I shouldn't build that out to there, should I? No, I shouldn't. Maybe I should actually. No, I think we leave the outside one like this. Hold on. Yeah. Then we go to the yeah, that's good. We come across here. Then I'll need to cover the next above layer up to the top to where the thing's going to be. Hello, Portable. Hope you're doing good. Nice to have you here. What type of tank? Something that resembles like an M1 Abrams tank. Ignore the fact that I've not done all the wheels entirely all the way down. That's just more for demonstration purposes than anything else at this point. It would have been tedious. But rather than like a cream colour or tan colour for like the desert, like ones used in Desert Storm, it's going to be a green Abrams tank. To answer your question, buddy. Sorry, I didn't actually see your question right away because I derped out. So skill issue my end. So yeah, this next row I think is the one that I make the top row here. Oh, wrong one. Okay, good stuff, me. That was real clever. And this is going to be where the... You'll see. So I am... You're doing good? Good to hear it. I too am doing just fine, thank you. My poor nephew earlier though, we picked him up from school, bless him. They were playing outside, and there's these tyres that are on the ground like a little mini obstacle course thing for the kids to play with. And one of the tyres is right up next to the edge of the bush, and one of the bushes has got thorns on the thing. So my poor nephew, he lost his balance a little bit because it's about as coordinated as his uncle and his mum. He grabbed the thorns, bless him, and he cut his finger. Poor boy. I think he was more crying from the shock of the actual cut than the actual cut. My poor little nephew. But luckily, I always have bandages on me anyway. I mean, funnily enough, we didn't when I initially picked him up, but when we got home, I bandaged him back up. Bless him. But yeah, I'm doing just fine, thank you. There is a bit where the I think it's on the next row where I'll make the tank. Actually, no, we could just do the next part of it up from whatever. Let's just fill. You know what? I don't want to fill this too much just yet, or I cut out the holes later. Let's build the top on, and I'll cut out the holes later. I do have a plan for the inside of this tank already. I think. Thoughts weren't big, no. Oh no, portable. It was. Oh no, it wasn't like awful. He just. He had a. It was a very shallow cut. Like I say, it was more the surprise of it than anything. I did try and reassure him and let him know that he'll have that happen to him multiple times in his life, and I told him the abridged version of how I've been stung by wasps almost 10 times in my life. Because me and my sister both are far more clumsy than he is. He's pretty clumsy, but my sister trips over thin air, and I just walk into everything. So between us, we're a bit clumsy, a bit accident prone, you might say. I mean, it's not very reassuring for the poor boy for me to say, hey, you're going to be accident prone too, to make him dread even moving, but hey, it is what it is. If there's a particular day in the next couple of days you'd like to do some Monster Hunter together portable, let me know, by the way. I was thinking that, as usual, we could do I'll probably do a Monster Hunter session at some point in the next couple of days. I'm almost thinking maybe I double stream it on Friday, because on Friday I might want to unleash my new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon thumbnail to the world and continue the Blue Rescue Team. That'd be an evening stream. We could always do Monster Hunter as a morning stream. Not by 10 wasps all at once, Paul, but I just mean in my lifetime at 10 separate incidences I've been stung by wasps. It's not an all at once, it was just multiple instances of being stung. The worst one was being stung in the armpit. That one hurt. That one I very much remember. But yeah, I've been stung on the legs, I've been stung on the arms, I've been stung on my hands. All sorts. But the armpit one was the worst one. That was just unfortunate timing on my end and the wasp's end. Okay. Again, I'll cut out the inside holes for the interior of the tank later. I'm just, for consistency and for convenience sake, adding more blocks now so I can delete them later. You've been stung in the forehead. Ooh, that one would hurt. Ooh, damn. That does sound like it sucks. I might come back at the end and do one more set of wheels, maybe. But we'll see. For now I want to get the rest of the tank done. So that's the main bottom part of the body done. It was high enough your eyes didn't get affected. Phew! That's a good thing. So now I need to position the actual turret, per se. If I say something like to here, and this is how many blocks away from the end? 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. Right. So along this row. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll look at where it links up in a second. That's just a base, like, reference point. Nothing important there. You don't have bandages on you all the time. Oh, yeah. For years, Portable, I make it my mission to try and have bandages on me at all times in my bag. Not so then, for anybody's sake, not just mine, we can be sorted out. I have them because I'm a nail biter. I'll be honest with you. So the fact that I bite my nails, I often have little nicks, and I have times where I rip through. You know, it's better for me to have the bandages. So how big do we want to make the turret? Bear in mind that the thing's going to come out to about here on for the actual thing. I think we go a bit more to about, say, there. Yeah, about there. I might bring the front level up and out by an extra 1 length, which is why it looks a little bit short at the end. Whereas the back here will be this level. No, that still looks a bit short in comparison. Problem is that this is a long tank rather than a wide tank, so it's a little bit skewed on the proportions on my end. Something about there. Right, I went 1 too far over. That's okay. Now I can delete this, so that the top can connect to the bottom when we go inside later. I'm just going to cut out the corners so that we can see whereabouts later when I come back to do this. Nice. So we've got like a little island of stuff to cut out later. Right. So the back will come out by 1 extra level, but then be otherwise flat along the top for a bit. So let's have this come all the way down. And we'll have this up here. Much like how I've done the front of the tank, much like how I've done the front of the tank with the angles, the front of the top bit here needs to come up and then in a little bit, I think. It's not going to be, don't get me wrong, this isn't a 1-for-1, alright? I'm not that good. In fact, I'm not good at all. Again, I could chop these inside ones in a bit. Yeah, we'll have this come one out as per my plan. No, it will come out by more than one actually. All I've got to say, Portable, is it's weird with this game because there are no wire bugs in this. I don't know what kind of hellhole I'm supposed to be playing. Then we'll go up. Again, I'm only trying to get the outside segment of it done so that the inside can remain hollow. I think. I still have a plan. So that needs to come out by a further one. Nope, that's the wrong angle for the stairs. That's the correct angle for the stairs. Good stuff. No, what? Oh, sorry, Paul. Well, let me connect the dots. Because I bite my nails a lot, there are times where I randomly... Because when you bite your nails, sometimes you bite through to your skin or whatever, and then when it leaves an open bite part, you want to probably bandage it up or whatever. That's what I use it for. That's more what I meant. Sorry. There's like a little bit that I skipped out on. Because, to be fair, one of your family members might bite their nails, but they don't probably bite their nails quite as badly as I do, Portable. There's biting on the nail, and then there's biting everything around the nail as well. Let's say that much. Trust me, it's a bit more than I'm trying to let on. Right, let's have this go to here. We'll put the cannon out from this. Hold on, how many is this? Should be odd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Really? It's not... Oh, Portable, I've had the habit for 30 years, mate. It's never going away. I used to be able to bite through that anti-nail bite liquid stuff that's meant to put you off nail biting. Right, let's say... Hold on, so this was 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 7th one. Let's go from, say, 7 to 9. Will be the cannon. Something like that. I'm not going to mess around with angles today. Sure, the plane experiment was fun, but today's going to be all about not angles as much as possible. Save my sanity. Go. Then I'll finish this off at the end with, say... Nah, we need like a bright... This should be like a bright red, right? What's a block of resin like? I mean... Yeah? Yeah, that works. That's decent enough. Right, I'm content with the distances now. What do you reckon? Longer barrel? Hmm. Maybe a longer barrel, and then I'll put the... Because there's a part where the... Right, let's go to about... Oh. That's the wrong part. Let's go to about here. Maybe. Super long barrel. And then... won't be able to grab all the way out, but let's do that. Yeah, that's looking slightly more representative. And hey, the actual cannon shape, the actual tank shape is coming together now. I like it. This guy has long shelling. Damn right. Well, after I was actually, Portable, talking to my my buddy online the other day, who likes to play quite a lot of Gunlance, and he reads all the... He's like me when how he likes to, you know, like theorycraft and stuff, but he also looks at the like the Reddit threads and the, you know, stuff like that. And it seems like what has been nerfed is everything other than long shelling. The wide and the normal shelling seems to be nerfed, so your long shelling that you've been doing still is as strong as it was. But the everything else has been nerfed. Apparently. Is this looking too big at the top now? I'll bring it up by 1 or 2. Let's have a little look here. Actually, it's not that bad. Yeah, it's actually not too bad. Long shelling still sucks compared to others. Yeah, but they've just rebalanced it so now you can get a taste of karma back at them. Yeah, I think that the top needs to start coming up a little bit at an angle, which is what I'll do on this next one, but otherwise I think it's looking okay. And yeah, I can put some minor detailing on the side and stuff. Geographer said he wants me to name the tank after him. I did try and say to him, like, I don't know how I'm going to be able to fit your name in, but... Also, he said it was his tank, but I'm fairly certain the M1 Abrams is an American-made tank, and he is not. So it's technically not his tank, if we're being real technical about it. I also quite like the Sherman tanks. They're kind of neat. That's it. Then we'll go up by another 1. Should I maybe do like this? And have this do this? On this one. I feel like I should. I actually need to remember how to replicate that now. We got a problem. Well, we haven't got a problem. Problem is the same as always, I'm skill issued. Yeah, this row will have this at the top. That looks kind of better. Probably could have done it for all the rows, but this one will have it. Only needs to be done at the... Yeah, see, that's why I wanted to do it at the... Oh, not if, though. Aha! Gotcha. I'll do... pattern. Is that the right height, or do we go one more up from that? Let's go one more up for that, but bear this pattern in mind. We'll go one more up, and then I'll do that pattern. I've got it in my head. I know what I want to do. I've worked out how I can make it work. Yeah. Okay. That's not the right block, is it now? Stupid. Oh, that's not the right one either. There we go. Now let's do the thing. So this is going to be the last row. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was kind of it, wasn't it? Or was it like this? Hold on. Yeah, it was like that. Okay. Perfect. Ish. Except not really. Then we'll do this all the way around on this row, despite even on this part here. Despite the fact they've been ignoring the base, the backside, sorry. It's now the plan. There we go. Right. One more. There we go. Nice. Then let's drag this. Over to this. There we go. Wrong way. Don't mind me. Just failing as usual. I'll get the right angle for that. Come on. I said get the right angle for that. Thank you. Then this needs to change to one of these. That's the thing, the corner interactions can be can look good, and then you do them, and then it turns out you need to do something ever so slightly different to make it work. I'm starting to get that now. After all these years, I've finally clocked on to what the 10-year-olds learned in like 3 seconds of playing the game. Check me out. I'm big boy. Right. Then let's go mostly covered. Excellent. Also, not gonna lie, I don't think that plane's about to take off, judging the line of trajectory. Unlucky. Oops. Oopsie doodles. Again, I'm just going to cover it all and then, you know, miss parts out from spacing out and not really paying attention, apparently. But I'll cover it all and then I'll break through at parts. Okay, so now... Yeah, I don't know why I wasn't placing blocks as I was going. I just wanted to get to the other end and then come back through. So now... we'll grab... the... It's going to be a bit of a big manhole cover. But this is going to be the manhole cover. How many big did I make it? 3, right? 1. Right, so we can go 1, 2, 3. It's not very big. 4, 5, oh, 6. Right, that's where the manhole is. So we went 3 more. 3 more, not 4 more. Silly. So that's the manhole cover fully open. The stairs here are meant to resemble the hinge for the manhole cover, as it were. Then Abrams tanks will sometimes have extra little mini cannons on the front and stuff. So let's maybe have, I don't know, a little mini thing here. Like that. Extra mini cannons is too many graphics. Yeah. Then I'll just add in 1 for now. And then, much like when I made the Dowcal, we'll have the telecom lines, as it were. Then we'll have a little bit of wiring on the side here. No, this isn't planned. This bit's just random. But we then have a little bit of extra decoration here and here. Right. Then let's see here. How can we spruce up the outside of the tank? Or do I just leave it relatively blank? Is the question. I'll add a little bit more extra detailing here. Iron bars actually work quite nice as a detailing thing. The use of many much. So true. So then there's a hole. Right, this is going to be where the minigun would be. I know that's not the greatest representation, but it's there. Right, let's deal with the inside. I'm actually quite content with the outside as it is. I have precisely one plan that I need to include in the inside of this tank. Other than that, we can then go on whatever you want to see. just get this hollowed out. I'll probably put actual, like, last time I used the glowstones everywhere from the... Oh! Last time I used glowstones everywhere because we had the aquarium in the train, and then I used the random spore things while we were making the plane. But the tank, I'll probably just put like, isn't there just lanterns? Or worst comes to worst, I'll put down torches, I suppose. Fairly certain that Geographus was a designated co-pilot on the plane. Like I say, I'm just breaking out the mandatory stuff now, and then I'll get on to what I... They usually have armor at the base of firing gun. Yeah, we can. I can go back up and add that in. No, it's got to be a safe gun. We're not having. I mean, you've got to think of it as all the blocks here are the extra armor. To be fair, but I can go add in. You're right though. They do have the extra level of plating nearer the base. I did look at it earlier and go, it seems a bit thin. So that will be added in. You know what, I'll do that in between now and the actual putting down of the stuff on the inside. And I suppose after the inside, we could always do some more decos on the outside of the tank. I think this is a simple as effective kind of plan. But yes, there's normally like a... If I go... Not quite that far. If we go on to say there, I have a bit of plating on the end. Side is the inside for complex controls. Yeah, but we're not. Yeah, but the inside of a train. I'll just say that the inside of a regular real life train doesn't have aquariums, does it? In the actual cabin of the train. And yet, if I go over to here, that is exactly what we've got. So I see your point, and I raise you. Yeet. I've not got much else to say on the matter. I'll be honest. Life is just a set of full complex controls. Right. Oh, maybe let's do it on the top of the tank as well, because I've got to do it on the top. There we go. It's a little bit chunkier. Oh, portable, how did you know what I was doing? I wasn't trying to say that the... Right. Okay, fine, you got me, portable. I was going to put in a fish tank in the tank. Let's do it. You know what? I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna say the line as well. I'm gonna say the line I had in my head after I made it. Ah, oh, you spoil sport. Not really. I'm only kidding. Don't worry. You haven't spoiled anything. It was gonna be obvious. Of course, I was gonna make such a stupid joke. You've ruined nothing. Where's the sand? Where's regular sand? This is sandstone. Sure. Show me where everything other than regular sand is. Suspicious sand. No, not suspicious sank. Tank with the tank sales tanky. Hello, Leo. Welcome, welcome. Ah, there it is. Right. So yeah, here we go. Here's the pizza resistance of the tank. Let's do this. Okay, give it some glass. Don't worry, Leo, I'll be backing out and away from where we are now so you can see it, because you've arrived. Actually, this has been a quicker project than the last couple. But I don't think you were here for when I made the Dead Rails train or the plane, so I suppose you've got some stuff to see. Let's put in some... Hold on. I'm going to take off the blocks here. Is there not? Oh, glow lichen. I can do that. That will keep everything lit up. Excellent. We'll put down more stuff in a second. When I finish the tank, will I end stream? Probably, Leo. Probably. I can show you the other projects though before I back off and away. Right, we'll make it about this big. Then I want to go, say, 1. 2. Hold on. Wouldn't I do it on the row above, actually? Yeah, I would. When I finish the stream, when I end the tank. I don't know, Paul. That doesn't sound quite right, buddy. That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd plan to do. Right, then let's have this. I think I have to sit in the thing. Here we go. You're just gonna ask a question. Probably play Dead Rails after you finish the tank. I mean, what I could do. No, I'll probably be. We're playing Dead Rails on Saturday, Leo. Just as a reminder. So it's not like there's not going to be Roblox. That'll be on Saturday. All right. Let's see here. Let's get all this looking nice and neat. I only need to drop from the top. Let's get the water not doing the stupid thing where it tries to sort itself out. There we go. Right. What? Why are you being awkward? I need to find corals and stuff. Okay, here it is. 2 fish are swimming in a tank. One says to the other, how do you drive this thing? Anyway, Let's now do the necessary and give these guys a bit more of a place to live. And yes, that was the pure punchline of where I was going with this, by the way. Let's grab. I need, like, I know for a fact there's coral, etc. I need to find it. Coral decorations. That wasn't hard to find, was it? I'm not going to go for the dead stuff. Let's just go for the... Go for some of this. Nice. Here we go. Excellent. Then I need to break this one to get out. There we go. The fish tank. Nice. Oh. So, let's see here. Oh yeah, so you can see it as it is, Leo. Here is the tank. Hold on, let me just get out and turn around. Here we go. Da 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 da. Added a few little decorations onto it. Not much, it's rather simple. But simple is effective, I suppose. At times. Probably not in this time, but it's there. Excellent. So, if there's anything more you want me to put into the tank or whatever, I do like my stuff hidden inside my things. And I'm open to suggestions. Otherwise, what's this soul lantern about? Is it just a blue light? Yeah, it is. I like it. It's nice. Yeah, there is a machine gun in the top, Leo, as well. I can add another one if you so wish. I've got an idea. I have an idea on what I'd like to do actually at the top of the tank in that case. I think you'll like the idea. Now let's just light the inside. Okay. We'll add. See, I've got this one over here. That's like a machine gun that I added. Let's add a secondary one over here. It's going to face out to the side. It's going to be a little bit bigger than the other one. And it needs to have a fence. Hold on, what? Let me have the thing. Where's the... Thank you. Needs to have a fence. Right, this is the where a machine gun would be, essentially. Such a dad joke. So true, Portable. So true. Right. Leo, what's your favourite animal in Minecraft? If you could kindly divulge. Sorry for the mute there. I was just drinking part of my tea and getting a couple M&Ms. Right. Wolf, he says. Oh, come on, me. Right. Wolf. Oh, silly me. Come on. You've done this before. You know how to do this. It's not difficult by any stretch. Name tag. Right. There we go. You are in. Excellent. Pog. And then, as I say, this would be where one of the other gunner turrets would be, so I'll just represent that with this. You know what, let's make this top a little better than the other one. Maybe. Let's maybe do this. I don't want to not let him have air though. There we go. Suppose this will work. Yeah, I like it. Like build a boat or something. Well, Leo, rather than stream it, I can just hop onto Roblox and we can just play something together anyway in a minute if you want. Oh, so. Yeah. I think I'm relatively content with that, actually. There we go. Add tank to the list of random stuff that's been done within the creative world. I'm going to have to start thinking now. Basic vehicles, check. I suppose there's like cars and stuff. So, yeah. I'll probably come and jump onto Roblox once in a minute. I'll probably jump into Dead Rails if you want to come join me. I need to continue bond building. So, for now, we'll end the stream here. Shout outs to Portable, Leo, Mario, and Geographist. And thank you to everyone else who's come to watch. There will be a stream tomorrow. I don't know what of. That might be Monster Hunter in the morning and then something else. We'll see. I don't really know. I haven't got it figured out. But this is where we'll end for now. So, thanks guys for coming by, and I will catch you soon.